All right, so week 14 is officially over. Um, yeah, Monday Night Football's over. Ravens played in Foxborough versus New England Patriots, and I gotta say there was some perks to this game. I was working most of the game. I was, keeping up to date with my NFL app. There's another plug for that NFL app. They should be paying me for these plugs, but anyway. So yeah, I was following it as much as I could, and it looked like it was just going to be one of those miserable days where as a Baltimore fan, sometimes you just lose all hope. However, second half, as I still am at work, but I get a text from my friend Buddy, the guy I mentioned last time, and we had gotten an interception that we turned into a touchdown. And from there, apparently, there was a fumble somewhere on the New England side that Kenneth Dixon was able to turn into a touchdown. So right there, I'm walking home, getting all this news, and when I turn on my TV, it's 17 to 23, and this was the drive that honestly the Ravens should have scored a touchdown with. But these fucking refs, man, I said it before and I'll say it again. Once a team starts getting hot, the refs will protect them. Why? Because it's money. Everything revolves around money. And when you have a team that plays well early on, especially in the case of the Cowboys, this isn't the Cowboys game. This is the Patriots. And the Patriots, they always seem to be on top of everything. But I made this statement, maybe not on this recording that I've been doing, but how the refs, while watching yeah, it actually was. It was my first one. The Vikings versus the Cowboys. That should have been a loss for the Cowboys, but the refs protected them. It's almost like they had the Vikings under a microscope, and here we are. The Ravens are making a comeback, and the Ravens were under a microscope, at least for that drive, because that drive seemed like it was a lot of big plays and then a lot of setbacks. Maybe it was only two setbacks, but the setbacks were big enough to make it a lot. Now, right there, we should have been in the lead. That would have put us at 24 to 23, and we would have probably been able to maintain with that type of momentum. But we got the field goal, and then here comes beautiful fucking Tom Brady with his amazing touchdown pass to Hogan, whoever the hell that is. I don't like the Patriots, and to be honest, props to them for being, so great for so long. But Jesus Christ, man, enough's enough. If you're not from New England or Boston or in that area, a lot of people are just getting sick of seeing them win all the time. I mean, can we get some fresh talent in there? I mean, let's face it. The game of football, well, the league itself, the NFL, to an extent, is rigged. And when I say to an extent, I really mean that it's not 100% rigged, and it's proven that it is a little bit. Because where I say to an extent, yes, the refs did have us under a microscope for that drive, but we just kept fighting through with it. If any other team was getting penalized that much, they may not have been able to even get the field goal. But what I saw on that drive was players fighting for their yards, players being tackled and pushing through, Ravens pushing Ravens to push through. I mean, it was a good drive, but it ended up not giving us what we needed. And then on our final drive, and this is where the offensive coordinator really needs to learn from this game, especially. Because this game probably knocked us out of the playoff consideration, let alone wild card or anything like that. But these screen passes, man, Joe Flacco proved on many occasions in this game that if he is able to throw deep, he will get his guy. He got Perryman very deep. He got Mike Wallace very deep, and Mike Wallace sacrificed himself for that drive too, only for it to really fall short. Yeah, we got the field goal, and that looked like it was almost a miss. You know what, and I would have kicked myself too, cause Justin Tucker's played phenomenal all year, and he's still perfect. But that almost looked like it would have been the one that he missed this year, and I mean, we lost anyway, but that would have been really crucial, and he still got it. So Justin Tucker's still, you know, player of the year when it comes to the Ravens. He's been for like the past 2 years. But these damn Patriots, man. I mean, we were in there fighting hard. And if it wasn't the refs, it was our own damn offensive coordinator. But these little screen plays, you can't throw to somebody who's on the line of scrimmage. I mean, the sense of urgency, that's what it really is. There was no sense of urgency with that last drive. They were playing like it was still second or third quarter, and they had time to kill. I mean, and this is something that my stepfather used to complain about too, is that when the Ravens are down and the clock is against them, there's no sense of urgency. It's like they're just walking to the line and then throwing these small little passes when we need yards, we need scoring, we need touchdowns. So I don't know if this is going to affect us for the playoffs. I think it will, but me being a true fan, I still have a lot of hope in the Ravens. We obviously were good enough to keep pace with them because we came back from a very large deficit with it being 23-3 at one point, and us coming back and giving it an extra 20 points to make it. The end score was 23-30. I mean, that's pretty impressive. We're still a damn good team. The Ravens are one of the best teams when it comes to being the underdog, when it comes to fighting against the odds. Because a lot of people don't want to see the Ravens succeed. They don't want to see the Ravens do good. They automatically assume we're a bad team. We're not a bad team. We lost some games this year, but only one of those losses were to a team that is not even considered for a playoff spot. All of our losses this year were to teams that are either already in the playoff position, or they're in the wild card, or they're right behind in the hunt. And to be honest, all we really need is for Pittsburgh to lose next week and for us to win. And we get our number one spot back. Because the one thing that we have to our advantage this year is that we are undefeated in our division. And the fact that we're neck and neck with Pittsburgh, that gives us hope. So we still have hope. I mean, that undefeated in the division thing really, really helps our case. So, I mean, there's 3 games left. We still got a shot. Today was really important, and I don't want to say we blew it, because it's not that we blew it, but we just fell short. And it is what it is. It's football, and just like anything that makes money, there are going to be some conspiracies on how authentic it is, and that's just how it is. So, I mean, I don't want to keep rambling. I could ramble all night about this because this really is driving me crazy. That I get home and I see this terrific comeback, and it just wasn't enough. Um, it is what it is. That's week 14. Let's see, week 15. Let me see who we got. I'm going to check real quick because I am unsure. See what our odds are of coming back and making it happen. Um, Go to schedules. I'm not even using the app right now. I'm using actual NFL.com. But next week, the Ravens will be playing. Hold on a second. Give me a minute. Well, all right. So the Eagles are coming to town to play the Ravens, and the Steelers are playing the Bengals, and they're in Cincinnati. So my prediction is we will win versus the Eagles, and the Steelers will win versus the Bengals. Even though I'd like for us to get it back next week, I don't see it happening. Week 16, that we have it's either the Bengals or the Steelers. Okay, week 16, or I'm sorry, week 16. It will be Baltimore Ravens in Pittsburgh. This is where I think that the deciding factor is going to be. If we beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, we should take our division back and we should still make it to the playoffs. Still having to play the wild card round. Good luck to my team. I hope everything's good. We can't afford any more injuries. I hope Mike Wallace, he looked like he got injured on that, what I called sacrifice play. I wish the best for my team right now. Again, hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. I hope everybody has a great week this week. Nice, productive. Holiday season's coming around, so don't forget about your loved ones. And this is me signing out.